Alright everybody, what is going on? This is a video. I haven't made one of these in a while, but I did just hit another really huge milestone here, and it was the 10th anniversary, so I figured that this was going to be a pretty good place to talk about this right here. So I've kind of done it. As you guys can see, we've hit 1,000 link level 10 units right here, so you can see actually 1,009. I'm a few days late getting to this. The Mr. Popo event is what pushed me over the edge here. I got so many units caught up. Just to kind of show you guys before we hop into this, these are the current characters to just kind of show you where I'm at in my link leveling process. These are the characters that I kind of have like on deck. I should really change this like on deck instead of approaching 10. But these are kind of like my units that I have next up that I've started link leveling or I'm planning to link level next here. You know, so we got like Tien and Chaozu, this Goku, like just a bunch of random units here. You know, Demon King Piccolo, once he becomes an LR, I'll get him link leveled. Devilman here is almost done. Almost could have put him on the list right here. Then we'd have 10-10 exactly. That'd be pretty good. Invisible Man. I mean, just like a bunch of random cards. You may be looking at the Ginyu Force here wondering why I don't have them done. Well, I actually do, them and the Team Bardock. But these are the extra copies that they gave out whenever they redid the missions here. So I've got a few extra copies of the Ginyu Force and Team Bardock right here. So we'll get these guys rainbowed and, you know, link leveled at some point. You can see this Goku's almost done as well. I probably missed a few characters in here, but again, that Mr. Popo event has been crazy. Now, I will say that if you're just letting it go, like you guys know how I like to link level over here on Android, but I'll put a link in the description below to how I like to do it. Or anyway, but you know, it will eat up quite a few stones doing it the way I like to do it. You know, to restore your stamina, because it's like 40 stamina a pop. I mean, I have a lot of stamina, but you know, it is what it is. Anyway, so this is going to be kind of just like going over my different link level 10 units right here. We'll kind of scroll through the list here in a minute. One thing that I do want to show is that it's actually kind of easier to show at this point, like the characters that I don't have link. Oh, this guy should be on here. Oh, we actually are at 10-10. I guess I missed this guy. Yeah, he's done. All right, so we are at 10-10. There we go. That's actually a good find. Boom, there we go. We're at 10-10. But yeah, it's getting to the point where it's easier to show who's not link level 10'd, and you guys can see it's just like a bunch of, you know, characters that either haven't awakened yet, like this guy, or like this Goku I actually just picked up. I probably should link level him, you know, just because I have his TUR done, so I should do that SSR right there, because I'm never going to awaken him. But yeah, you guys can see like the type of cards here that I have left to do, you know, like this Chaozu from the Baba Shop. I'll just wait until he gets an awakening one of these days. I'm sure they'll do it, but I'm in no rush to get him link leveled here now. Definitely for people who are looking to just maximize their power level, you know, they'd be link leveling these characters. I'm not really in that position where I'm looking to just absolutely max out my power level. Like, it's kind of in a spot where I'm getting all the bonuses and I'm pretty happy with it. But it's not in a spot where I really want to just, you know, chase players and try to get the highest score I possibly can. It's just not something I'm super interested in. Oh, I need to finish getting this Frieza rainbowed. I started farming him up because I was running out of units to link level here. So I started farming up some of these like SSRs from the Dokkan events and things like that. And like some of the summonable SRs that turn into TURs, like this AGL Janemba right here. You know, I got him done. This comes from the SR Fat Janemba. That's just a general summon pool SSR. So there's a few characters like that I started working on just because, you know, at the very least, I would like to get all of the TURs I can, rainbowed, link level 10, and all that good stuff. But you guys can see that I'm really getting low on characters here. Some of these I think can be awakened, maybe a few of these World Tournament units. I could do like the Gammas right here, but I think they're going to do like a celebration in the future to awaken these guys, so I'll just wait until they do it then. The reason you would do that, right, is because like right now they have 6 out of 7 links, and you can actually see I did link level this guy a little bit, but once they awaken, this last link will become like Shattering the Limit or something like that, and you know, it'll be link level 1, so then it's just like, okay, I have to link level a character now that's already, like, everything else is 10, so you're just getting, like, minimal value on the link leveling of that unit. Or you gotta use, like, keys or orbs or something like that to get them up, and it just seems like a bit of a waste of resources there. So, we'll get them done one of these days, but I'm not in a rush to do it. Other characters. Oh, I need to do this Frieza. I need to throw him on approaching 10. You know, he is a very rare, very old card that we were finally able to rainbow thanks to those Dokkan, like, memory tickets. This Gohan I've just never awakened or done anything with. He's just been sitting here. Once he awakens, I'll probably put some resources and time into awakening him. I've kind of given up on farming the World Tournament. I just don't find the World Tournament enjoyable at all. I hate it. Like, it sucks so much, so I've taken a break. I haven't played, like, the last several World Tournaments at this point, just because I can't be asked, man. It is such a time sink, and the rewards are so bad that I don't want to do it, you know, so... it is what it is. I'm sure other people are, you know, enjoying the World Tournament, and I'm happy for them, but it's not me. I am not doing it. But as you guys can see, like I keep saying, the cards that I don't have done are just, like, garbage characters, basically, or characters that haven't awakened, or, you know, different things like that, or, like, random miscellaneous SSRs that I was keeping around for Chain Battle. But now Chain Battle's gone, so a lot of these characters don't really even serve a purpose anymore. I'm holding on to them because they are giving me power level in, like, some fashion, I guess, or in the future they could give me power level. You know, like this Majin Vegeta was... I was keeping him around in the event of another, you know, Majin Vegeta Chain Battle. Well, I mean, not like a Majin Vegeta themed one, but one... There were several times where having, like, Majin Vegeta characters would get you top scores in Chain Battle, so I was just keeping him around to help my friends, and then they deleted my favorite mode, and the mode that gave, like, the most rewards and most resources, and was super valuable to all players, but, you know, people complained about it, so they got rid of it. Idiots. I'm sorry. If you hated Chain Battle, you're not on my good list. I apologize. It is what it is. I love that game mode. The amount of just rewards and resources and the time investment that you put into it. It's like, I get it. If you want to say that it wasn't like a fun mode, I guess, sure. I mean, I had fun with it, just like, you know, looking at everybody's analysis. You know, Piccolo always did the charts. Misaka had the charts going too. Just getting together in the Discord full of guys and just being like, all right, here's my setup. You know, what are we rocking? What equips do I need to throw on everybody? Like, it was always a really fun time, and it was just like this nice prep period before Chain Battle, and, you know, that's just gone now, and I'm a little sad. It is what it is, but, you know, it's something that I wish they could have just kept around, maybe at least attempted to rework, as opposed to just cutting it entirely. I feel like they could have put a little bit of effort into getting it done, but, you know, it is what it is. This 17 awakens now, right? Yeah, so I could go ahead and awaken this guy, and get him link leveled. That's probably something I should do. I'll put him on my list here. Again, just scrolling through, it's easier just for me to show you guys who I don't have done, and then we can switch over and show you who I do have done. We're in the physical characters now, so we're almost at the bottom. This guy I think I showed earlier, he's almost done. I've had this guy's SSR done pretty much since his banner originally dropped. It's been a long time since I've had that Gohan's SSR ready to go. This Gohan, have I not done him? That's a little surprising. I'll go ahead and throw him on the list, because I doubt this guy awakens much further. He already is a free-to-play unit that awakens into this Gohan. You guys can see, like, he already has a Dokkan awakening. So I'll go ahead and probably get him awakened. They could do him technically one more time, to where he gets to level 120, but I don't know if they will at this point. Maybe. I mean, we are due for another BoJack movie celebration, so maybe one of these days they'll get to that. I believe this is... Or is this supposed to be Android/Cell Saga? No, see, he's Movie Heroes. Yeah, this is BoJack. BoJack Gohan right here. Oh, I could do this Trunks, this nice Vegeta family support right here. All allies, 2 key, 30% attack and defense. Look at that, pretty good. I could do that guy. But anyway, that's about here at the end of the list. BoJack, has he awakened yet? He has. Okay, so I need to do this guy. There we go. Let's do that. All right. Look, just a few more characters for me to awaken, guys. That's, you know, we're doing good. We're doing good here. All right, so just to hop back over, there we go. 1,010 characters, all link level 10. I won't click through them all here. You know, I'll just kind of like, I mean, I could just mash through it, but this is literally 1,000 characters. If I wanted to do this, I could set up the auto clicker and just let this go for you guys. But, you know, the anniversary characters are looking really, really good. If I go over here to my 200% tab, I believe I have all the 200% in here. Let me know if you guys notice anybody that I've forgotten to put in here, but I believe we're at 80 at the moment. I think this is correct. You know, I have a few characters that during my little break that I don't have rainbowed. So, you know, we got like Buhan here at 55%. We've got Daima Goku at 55%. I don't even have equips on Daima Goku. He'll be a full dodge build one of these days. And then, like, Glorio. I really like Glorio. I've been using him a little bit. Big fan of this guy. I like what he's got going on. Kind of wish I had more copies of him, but I'm also glad that I didn't sink a ton of time and money and resources into the New Year's banners, just considering how bad this anniversary was for me. Slug, I probably underrated him on release, but I will say that, like, I'm still, you know, what I kind of said was true in that I didn't plan on getting much use out of him. I still don't get much use out of him. I'll tell you, of all these characters, probably Glorio is the one that I get the most use out of. I mean, he is a super class character, so I kind of expect that. But this guy's team is really good, and his support is just absolutely insane. This is the type of character that I really like to see from these monthly Dokkan Fest. It's like, if you're not going to be a slot 1, just like absolute god, if you want to be just a filler unit on a team like this, like, he's a good leader. A good leader needs to be one of two things. You either are like a slot 1 tank, that way if there's 2 of you on a team, you know, if you get the double leader rotation or whatever, just having that character on your team that can go slot 1 is super important. Or you be like this guy, and you're providing so much overwhelming support, and you're doing it as like this nice floating role. I think that works really, really well as well. You know, it's like, yeah, we are using him as a floater, but that's kind of his intended design. And in doing that, he's still doing a ton of damage. He's still helping out the team a ton. And this support is just absolutely incredible and helps out your entire team. So I like it. I really like Glorio's design. Not to say that, like, Slug is bad, but, you know, like, if he had been more in line with, like, Glorio, I definitely would have liked him a bit more. Again, not to say that he's bad. I just, I don't know how he's going to age. Like, by the time I get this guy rainbowed, will I still want to run him at all? We'll see. So far, the power creep for the anniversary hasn't been too bad overall. But the fights are starting to creep up there in terms of damage, so we'll see. So far, I did get everyone from the anniversary rainbowed except for the Super Saiyan 2 Gohan. He massively just, like, gave me the ultimate shafting. So he's only at 79% right here. That seems to happen almost every year, and that's fine, honestly. If I had to get anybody rainbowed out of this celebration, it'd be the 2 Dokkan Fest, the Vegito and Gogeta that you guys see on the left and right of your screen. Those 2 are absolutely insane. This Gohan, I don't know how he's going to age. I think as a slot 2 unit, he's fine. That's about as far as I can give him. Like, he's not doing anything special. He's not supporting the team. He doesn't have a team protector mechanic. He's not giving support in any way. His art is insane. I think his card art is really, really good. But, you know, to be like a top tier echelon high value character these days, you need to be providing some sort of support or team protector ability or just doing something special, right? And this Gohan's not really doing anything special. So, all that to say, like, if I had to walk away from the anniversary with somebody just, like, cheaped out, it'd probably be him. I did, you know, in my quest to get that guy rainbowed, I did end up rainbowing the Frieza. I still haven't decided how I really feel about this unit yet. I need to just use them a lot, and, you know, I can always tell how much I like a character by how often I'm looking to put them on a team. So far, I've never just been like, oh, we gotta get Frieza on the team, you know? If I'm building a team right now, it's like, you know, Vegito, because he has, like, the best leader skill in the game right now. You know, just pure Saiyans, fused fighters, and Earth protecting heroes. That's got to be, like, the best. That encompasses so many characters, and it's just so good. Like, this guy's leader skill, if you're a new player, I mean, you're capturing pretty much every good character in the game right now on it. The only character that's not on this guy's leader skill that I really wish is this unit down here. Unfortunately, these guys are not on Earth protecting heroes, and then the 2, you know, hybrid Saiyans keep them off of pure Saiyans, unfortunately, and then they're not a fusion, so they're not on fused fighters, so they're kind of left off that team. I really wish we could have gotten these guys on that Vegito or Gogeta team, either one. Like, if they had given Gogeta, you know, because that's kind of a complaint that I have. These guys got basically the same leader skill, except for Successors is switched for Earth protecting heroes. I think if they had to give him the Successors leader, I understand. But I think instead of well, I'm trying to think. Is there a fused fighter right now? Yeah, so if they didn't have fused fighter, what if he just had, like, movie heroes? So that would still let you run the different Gogeta units on his team. Because, like, right now, if you took out fused fighter, you lose access to, like, the standalone Vegito units. That's who you would lose access to. Because all the other, like, pure Saiyans, because you would still keep like the Goku. You'd keep the Goku and Vegeta, the Vegito on the right side of your screen. You'd keep him on the team because they'd still be on Pure Saiyans. You'd keep like the LR Super Saiyan 4s because they're on Pure Saiyans. You'd keep like pretty much every other fusion in the game that starts out as like a Goku and Vegeta. They'd all still be on the team under Pure Saiyans, right? But by adding movie heroes instead of, you know, fused fighters, you lose the Vegetos. So you lose like AGL Vegito, and he's the only one that really even comes to mind as like a character that you'd want to run on this team. You know, maybe once they get the physical Super Saiyan Blue of like Vegeta, or I'm sorry, once they get the Super Saiyan Blue Vegito, like Super Easy 8, or they drop a new standalone Blue Vegito or something like that, you know, maybe then I'd be like, ah, man, I really wish we had him on the team. But, you know, I think you could lose Fused Fighter, because that's all you're really losing out on is the standalone Vegito units. Let me pull up Fused Fighter right here, if I can find it, because there's so many categories here. There it is. So you lose Fused Fighter. So you lose, like, Hercule. I mean, that kind of sucks, but whatever. You know, who else do you lose here? I mean, again, like, this guy, like, who cares, who cares, who cares? Well, actually, you wouldn't lose this guy. If you swapped it for movie heroes, you'd still keep this guy. You would lose Gotenks. You would lose Gotenks. Because he's not on Successors, he's not on movie heroes, he's not on Fused Fighters. That would be a big hit. So you'd lose Gotenks characters, and you'd lose, like, Vegito characters. That's really what you'd lose. I guess you'd lose some, like, Piccolos, but, like, you'd keep Orange Piccolo because he's still on movie heroes. You keep this unit because they're still on movie heroes. I think that would have been a really even trade-off, honestly. It's like you lose Gotenks, but you pick up that trio, and the trio works well on the team. They provide that extra support. I think that would have been a very, very fair trade-off. Let me know what you guys think about that. Would you have taken that? You would lose this guy, specifically this Super Saiyan, like standalone Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, because he wouldn't be on Successors or movie heroes or Pure Saiyans, right? It's still dumb that these characters aren't on Pure Saiyans, but I don't know. I think it would have been a somewhat of a fair trade-off to pick up the movie heroes and lose some of the Fused Fighters. I'm sure they're going to EZA that Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta at some point during the celebration. Probably. I think they're going to EZA him, the Super Saiyan GT Goku, Super Saiyan GT Vegeta, you know, whoever else, I don't know. But I definitely think we're going to see EZAs for those three units, because they're going to try to make, not this guy, where is he? This guy's leader skill just a lot more valuable. You know, right now, Giant 8 Power's in a really bad spot. But if they EZA, you know, this guy right here, these two, and this guy, suddenly you're going to be in a really good spot with, like, those guys EZA'd. With this guy giving support and as good as he is, you're going to be in a really, really good spot after that. And you can just fill in characters from there. I mean, that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... So you only need one other character to just throw on the team under Giant 8 Power, right? So you can find somebody just to throw on there. You know, you could still probably get away with this guy. This guy is going to be EZAing. We do already know that. I mean, they haven't officially announced it, but I mean, who else from the Saiyan Saga is going to EZA this celebration, right? Per the roadmap. So, I mean, you look at that, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. I mean, that's your team. There you go. That's it. So I definitely think that's going to happen. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Let me know what you would like to see from the celebration. We lost the cord there. It'll come back in just a second. So maybe it won't. I'm going to go ahead and switch over to just my power level screen, and we'll go ahead and end it here. This is 20 minutes of me just rambling along. This is what my current power level is sitting at right here. So 7,776,916 power level. You know, we have all of our power level bonuses. We have a lot of rainbow characters. We got a lot of characters at Link level 10. A lot of stuff going on in the account right now. We're doing pretty good. Happy to be back in Dokkan making videos for you guys. You know, I think this is up to date, but if I go over to, like, the rainbow characters, you know, we got 947. I'm fairly certain that this is up to date. We can do a quick scroll through here and just double check. There's a lot of banner units and, like, yellow coin LRs and stuff like that that are going to be in here, but overall, you know, most of the major characters these days should be being picked up in this tag. I'm waiting. UI Goku will be able to get him rainbowed soon, here in about a month, actually, from today. We have Saiyan Day coming up on March 18th. That's where this guy will return. Still don't know what the Saiyan Day banners are going to be at the moment. If I had to make a prediction, it's probably going to be one of the Daima characters. Either the most recent one or the one, I guess I can That's probably less of a spoiler, so I can say like Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta. Maybe Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta or the most current one that we got in the anime like this last week. One of those characters is probably who will be the Saiyan Day unit if I had to take a guess. They have to be wanting to capitalize on the hype of Daima, you know, while it's going on right now, and getting those characters in the game. Specifically, there is one that, you know, I think would be buffing this guy's team. So, sorry, I think at this point everybody knows. I mean, you go on Twitter for 2 seconds and you're going to get spoiled, right? So, forgive me, but... You know, like, that'd be a major addition to that team, especially with them about to probably roll out a bunch of EZAs for that giant 8-power team. I could for sure see that coming for Saiyan Day. That would make a lot of sense to me. Especially because it'll be, like, Daima's ending in a few weeks, right? Like, I think the last week of February is when the last episode's going to be. So it'll be coming, like, right off the end there. Whatever hype nonsense they're going to give us for the last week or so. Really coming directly off that. It'll make sense just to roll directly into Saiyan Day with that. We'll see. I mean, you know, it's not like the old days of Dokkan where they can immediately just turn around a character. You know, back in the old days, it's like they could drop UI Goku and we could have a UI Goku in-game with minimal effort because the animation quality wasn't what it is now. But I have to imagine that these games and, like, the production studio work together to just make sure that Daima characters are going to be releasing timely in these games to capitalize on the hype of Daima. But we'll see. You know, I'm not a crystal ball reader. I don't have, like, I don't have advanced knowledge on what's going to happen here. So let me know what you guys are thinking. Let me know who you would like to see for Saiyan Day. Let me know how many Link level 10 characters you have, and let me know what your power level is currently. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And if the cord comes back, we'll catch you. This is probably where it's going to end. I'll catch you. There we go. I'll catch you guys next time.